This is the Geneva Shore Report coming to you from the water's edge of Geneva Lake here. We are just above the beach. You can see some people are taking advantage of the free beach now and down there and enjoying the sand. It's a little cool, a little bit windy, but it's still really pleasant, really neat. There's one solitary bird sitting there. Maybe our old bird, I don't even know. Anyway, we are here on...
It is Saturday morning, September 11th, 2021. I'm Lisa Otto.
George Belushi Jr.
And the Geneva Shore Report. Good morning. Okay, so we are here for the Saturday morning news report. And in the news all over the nation, actually all over the world, it is the remembrance of 9/11. So we have a lot going on this morning regarding that. And,
Well, and I wanted to say a few things. 9/11, I'm old enough to have been... remember where I was when John F. Kennedy was assassinated, when RFK was assassinated, and then 9/11. And, I was standing, because my wife had awakened me, in front of the television in my robe, and I didn't sit down for 3 hours. I just stood there in shock with the nation. I think a lot of the nation was in the same shock I was in. Then as the day wore on, I went down to the beach and walked up and down, trying to accommodate what had happened in my mind. The nation changed on 9/11 and has not changed back from a lot of things you now experience that were not experienced in my youth. You didn't have to take off your shoes at an airport. You didn't have to go through detectors. You didn't have to have all sorts of rules apply to you in all parts of society that apply now. So those things, whether you think of them as being good or bad, they're just anthropology. They are what is. We are here now, finally putting, on the 20th anniversary, putting 9/11 to bed, and coincidentally being finally out of Afghanistan and untying ourselves from the whole idea of changing the Muslim world. Okay, and we've come home, and that's a good thing. But this is primarily a day of thought about the almost 3,000 people who paid with their lives, probably never understanding even what happened to them when those buildings fell, other than the horror of it, and then it was over. Anyway, we are heartfelt toward the survivors and the first responders and the price they've paid. Over half of them have gotten strange cancers since they worked to fight for those people and us. And so here we are.
Right. Yes. So I just want to let everyone know that at 10 o'clock when the mailboat goes off, Ray Ames will be playing taps on his
No, Star Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, he's going to play the Star Spangled Banner as the mailboat pulls out.
That's what I did.
Okay, yeah.
I meant that.
And that's the Riviera Pier,
Right.
and you can see the mailboat is the one with the two big American flags there, so if you want to come down. What else is going on in town?
Well, and before I move on, the mailboat only has like 4 more runs, and then they're done for the season.
Yeah, okay.
So come check it out.
What other
And then
thing is going on?
The city is going to do a remembrance ceremony, memorial type thing over in front of the Riviera Complex in Driehaus Plaza at 11 a.m. So again, you might want to come and share that moment with the community with Lake Geneva. So we have that going on. We also have the Fat Tire Ride going on. Right now, hundreds of bikers are getting ready to travel 22 miles or so around the Geneva Lake area to raise money for local charities. It's a great event, fun event, but there's going to be a lot of bikers out on the roadways, so please take your time, pay attention, and accommodate them because, they're just having a great time.
Yeah.
So we have that going on. 11 o'clock today, Taco Fest opens up in front of House of Music. They have live music, all kinds of vendors, all kinds of food, and of course, lots of tacos. So that will be going on from 11 till 11, I believe, today. Tickets are $10 for an adult, $5 for a child, and then it'll go on again tomorrow from 11 to 3. So another great event. Corn and Broad Days in Darien is going on today and tomorrow. It opened yesterday officially. So a lot of great things in Darien also. It's just a fun-filled weekend and just a day of remembrance here. So I think that's all I have.
Okay.
George. Okay.
All right. You had some national days.
Oh yes, it is. Of course, National Remembrance of 9/11, and then National Make Your Bed Day, and National Hot Cross Bun Day. So
Whatever that is.
Kind of weird.
Yeah.
If you you make your bed, you get a hot cross bun. That's
All
the
right.
treat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's all I have. We'll be back later today with more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto
George Bluchy Jr.
and the Geneva Shore Report.
Bye-bye.